Practice may begin. Practice can begin. Is there an off button?
Should be good there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, welcome to the Bemidji Curling Club. My name is Bill Sanford. I'm here with Tim Johnson, and we're going to be trying to fill Kent's shoes. Kent Barr had been doing all the commentating up until this point, and he had a commitment to church. He's a pastor, I guess. So he's doing that this morning, taking care of the congregation, and we're taking care of the curling congregation, Tim.
Yeah.
Well, we should have a good
Yeah.
matchup here, Tim. This should be a fun one to watch.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. The caliber of these curlers, well, they're elite curlers, so it will be fun.
It sure will. And you know, there's been such a abundance of good curling, good shots. I mean, it's been a fun week to be at the curling club and watch the caliber of these curlers. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I've been doing some of the timing. I volunteered to do some of the timing on the games. That's been interesting. That's been fun. But when I'm not here at the club, I've been watching it on the streaming. That's been great.
Yeah, you know, I think we'll get a few more people around today, but I think the streaming has made it pretty convenient for people to sit at home and not come into the club.
Yeah, considering the weather. So,
Yep, absolutely.
well, it looks like we're off.
First rock being delivered.
Stepora has the hammer. Anderson, Benson, Stepora. Yeah, that's a pretty nice shot. Very nice.
A little
I think we'll-
exposed, but not bad.
I think we'll see a lot of those.
It's got a little curling to do. Amazes me how much curl the ice has.
With the right weight, it cuts right in. It only takes a little bit more weight though, and it straightens right out.
It really does. The ice is so fast, Tim.
Yeah.
Even the curlers that are coming in, the competitive curlers say they love it. It's really fast ice. I guess it's about, I measured a few rocks and it's about 16 and a half hog to hog, which is pretty fast ice, you know.
Yeah, I heard Kent mention 3 different timings for the speed of the ice. You know, he talked about from hog line to when it stops at the tee line. He said
Yep.
that's like 27 seconds. And when I was a little bit more competitive, that's what we did time the ice at.
Yeah.
Like that. And we would get excited if it ever got to 24.
Yeah.
Actually, we played in the World, and it was about 27, and it was yeah, fast, very much faster than we were used to. The problem was it was 27 seconds in one direction, then it went 24 the other way.
Uphill, downhill.
It was. That's what it felt like. Yeah.
So how difficult is it when you curl at this kind of level to get used to differences in ice speed, you know, significant differences in ice speed?
You know, these athletes adjust very quickly. I mean, they're going out to other clubs and other forms of ice all the time. So they're making adjustments. They're used to it. It may take a game to really zero in, but once they've got it, their muscle memory is just locked in.
Yeah, and we saw that early in the week. The first games that people played, they weren't placing them quite anywhere near to the precision that they have been the last few days here. So.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Like the first couple of games, there were some embarrassing shots, as far as the
bit,
way
yeah.
it goes. But
Yeah.
yeah,
But boy, the skill level of these people is pretty amazing.
mm-hmm.
And like you said, the ice is so fast. When they're sliding out and letting go of the rock, if that was a typical league night, it'd be, oh, that one's going to be hogged.
Yeah, they're buying the beer round.
Ooh, slid it right in there.
Yeah, look at that.
Very nice. I think they're counting too.
Just
Yeah.
hard to say, but I can say so. Yeah.
I think yellow's counting. Yeah.
But they're doing a really good job of promoting perfectly without overthrowing.
Yep. Yep, Sarah and Andrew are already putting some pressure on Rachel and Connor. So.
Yeah, nobody's in too serious trouble yet. It looks like the red would be happy to just let yellow have their one.
Yeah.
That's a nice guard there. It's no run backs on that.
No.
Not with that two guard staggering like that.
Yep, good placement, that's for sure. Andrew Stopira delivering the rock. He's going to move something.
Well, he's opened it up. Even made a run back possible.
Yep.
In two different, on both sides of the house. So this is Rachel Koleski. Is that right? You think I got that right? For the name?
Kovleski.
Konvleski. Okay.
Kovleski, yep.
They curl out of Fargo? Fargo Moorhead. Not too far from here.
No, pretty close to home. She's used to this weather.
Yeah, might be more used to it than we are.
Yeah, they get the wind there too.
Yes.
So. These curlers all have such precise slides and control when they deliver that rock.
Though they're not coming out very hard, that's for sure. They
Yeah.
barely look like they're moving when they...
Yep, absolutely.
Perfect guard.
Very nice.
as far as taking the open shot away.
You know, when Kent Barr asked me to fill in here this morning, I knew I wouldn't do it alone because I'm just a league curler with not a lot of experience, and I asked Tim to join me, and Tim's got lots of national and world experience, so he's pretty humble, but he's quite the curler.
That is ancient history there, Bill.
It's still part of you.
Yeah.
You know what it's like to, be in that situation and to have that kind of pressure.
Yeah.
So when you're playing a big game like this, does the pressure get to you a little bit? I mean, how do you deal with that? Just kind of, what do you do?
You know, from what I remember back in those days, it's another curling game. You've played so many of them during the year. It's easier to play than it is to watch. You know, if you've got somebody
you're
rooting
close to,
for
yeah,
or close to playing in it. Yeah.
Well, you've lived that life too.
Yeah. Followed the kids for a few
Right,
years.
yeah.
So, yeah.
And tell us about their history. They did pretty well themselves.
They did. They did well in juniors and did well in the women's. We followed them around, and yeah, it's tough watching as a parent. When you get into championship type games or trying to qualify for championships, it's stressful as a parent. It is. It's much easier to play competitive than to watch a loved one.
I would imagine. Yeah.
Well, they tried the run back. It was close.
Marked the score incorrectly there.
Minor technical difficulty.
Sarah straightened it out for him.
Yeah. What?
She wasn't going to give him a head start, huh?
Not a freebie. Not a freebie.
Tim and your wife Liz is also a very accomplished curler. You and her and a couple other folks won the National Mixed Championship back in '82.
1980 too.
Pretty impressive. And 1980 as well?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, congratulations on
Yeah,
that. I
yeah,
wasn't
we
aware
won.
it was 80 as well.
We played in Chicago for 1980 and Madison, Wisconsin in '82. And in '92 and '93, we played in Rochester and let's see, and in Wisconsin like that. We won those too. So.
Wow. Well, congratulations. That's pretty awesome. I wasn't aware that you had won that many national
Like I say,
championships.
those are a few years back. Yeah.
I didn't realize I curled league with him for several years, and I knew he had been on the national and international stage, but not that many times. So
Well, now they have a world competition in mixed, four-person mixed. So, back then it was just the U.S. Nationals, and that was the end of it.
okay.
But we played a number of years and couldn't get out of the club. So, so it's strange how it goes.
Yeah. Well, what do you think the next shot's going to be, Tim?
Well, let's see. So, red's got hammer. He's going to want to do something with that top yellow one, whether he just kind of puts it so it can't be raised so easily. Just looks like he's trying to freeze right on top of it.
Yep. Yep.
Taking his time moving over there this time.
It is.
He's got a long ways to go. Ooh.
Yeah, that could be dangerous if they make the right shot there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they're going for. Try to clip the edge of that red one on the.
And
Push it
stay,
in.
and stay on top of everything still.
Yep.
Can't promote a stone that's behind the tee line.
He's coming with some pretty good weight.
Yeah. It looks like double. Buckle double. Yeah.
Oh, look
Wow.
at that. Beauty.
So it wasn't a nose hit ever. That was just a gorgeous shot.
Yes, it was. Those are the kind of shots I wish I could make.
Me too. Me too, Bill. Right now, when my my curling the way it is, I hope for 50% success. That's about it. And that's, yeah.
Well, shots like that are the reason that they're undefeated so far in this competition.
Yeah. Philly's got a wonderful shot to draw up to here. And put himself in good shape. This is looking really good. Really good.
Yep.
Oh.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Very nice.
One of the things I really love about this mixed doubles format is things get complicated. And they make such great shots to bail out sometimes. But
Yeah.
you
Like
don't
we
see a lot of,
just saw. That was nice.
yeah, you don't see a lot of takeout. It's so much tap and surprising strategy.
Yep. Well, yellow counting one, and we'll see how they counter here. Well, we saw a player take a pretty good fall yesterday, caught their foot on one of the boards dividing the sheets, and I think it was Kaufman that fell yesterday, Connor, and he went down pretty hard. It looked like he had kind of landed on his ribs and his hand, and it took him a bit to get composed and back up and going again. And then the next shot he threw, of course, was perfect.
Well, yeah, it's slippery out there. We all take tumbles
Well,
at some point.
I don't think it was the slippery part. I think it was, there's every other sheet, we've got a dividing board. So there's a painted line on some of them, and then the dividing board, and they're the same color. And it's easy to get confused. I've almost done that during league curling, hook my foot on it.
Yeah.
So I think we talked about it a little bit. I helped put the ice in this year, and as did you. And I think next year we're going to make that painted line a different color, so that it's easier to discern that from the board.
From the real boards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, live and learn on that stuff.
Yep.
Always adapting.
Yep. Yeah, for many, many years we had boards dividing all the sheets, and then the last, 2 years, I think, we've been running every other sheet. Just makes it easier to flood, to not have a totally open arena.
Easy flooding, easy scraping, easy cleaning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, looks like red's counting one.
Yeah.
If they can get that out of there.
Well, looks like a wonderful pocket to draw into.
Yep. And she is certainly capable of doing that. It amazes me how well they can read that rock too when it's coming down.
Yeah. And that's,
Well,
we've got a shot for 2, red maybe. Not easy. Maybe not even possible.
yeah, they're thinking hard and long about it here.
They certainly had a mess of rocks on sheet 5. Like that. Looks like a measurement.
Yeah, on sheet 5 we've got Fleming, Beslin versus Moores and Wheeler. And I'm sure that's going to be a competitive game as well.
Yeah. There goes the measuring stick across the screen. Oh, that was a little stumble. You don't see that very often.
Oofta.
Curling can humble you one way or another, seems like. Oh, she might have landed on her knee with that one too. Looks like she's massaging it some.
Yeah. Well, let's hope she's okay.
Yeah.
Well, Sarah Fenson getting ready for her shot here. No stumble there.
Well, has it dialed in. Great broom and great weight.
Yep.
Yeah. Looks like they're still laughing a little bit about her last shot.
Yeah. Well, let's hope we don't see a repeat here.
Yeah.
That looked better. Sorry, Tim and I are both coughing a little bit. We're both getting over a cold, so one of those long winter colds.
Definitely a winter thing. I think I get one every winter,
Yeah.
the cough.
I haven't had a cold in several years, but boy, this one has been, well, I got it before Christmas.
Mm.
It's still hanging on. They put a pretty good curl on their rocks. They get quite a few rotations.
Yeah, that keeps it consistent.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
So,
Connor Kaufman.
oh, this could be an interesting shot.
Well, that opened things up.
Yeah. Well, the way those two rocks were welded to each other on the button, but
Yeah.
had to shake things up a little bit.
Yep, and he did.
Yep.
So they're going to want to freeze up to this thing, Tim, you think? Or
I think so, yeah. I mean, he did perfectly on the last shot. I think he would try and follow it. It's the exact same shot he did before.
it's
Oh.
Andrew Stopera. Looks like a, ooh, just got by. Nice shot.
Curling a little extra too. Oh.
This never ceases to amaze me, the precision that they can place those rocks, you know?
I know when you see them place it like that time after time after time, you start taking those shots for granted.
Yeah. Yeah, when they don't make it, you go, what's wrong?
Yeah,
You know?
what happened there? And he's got some weight there.
Yep, a little more speed. He's going to move some stuff around. Look at that.
Yeah.
Kind of opened up the button there.
Yeah. Stapero gets to play the same shot again, though. And that's like 3 times in a row. If he wants. Well, it looks like maybe there's an option. Yeah.
An interesting fact here, Andrew won an Emmy for his work with NBC for the Beijing Olympic Games 4 years ago. That's pretty impressive. I'd like to visit with him a little bit about that. I worked in broadcasting my whole career, so had an interesting experience.
Wonder how many curlers have an Emmy.
Probably not many.
No, I think it's a very small crowd.
And he's a dog person. I appreciate that, 'cause I'm a dog person too.
Ooh.
Might have went a little deeper than he wanted, but
Yeah.
I assume they're going to try to draw up to it. And
Follow it and freeze to it.
yep. Connor Kaufman getting ready here.
It was a beautiful delivery. That was a little tight. He's working hard to get it around it.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to get by. No. You don't see that too often.
No.
Unless you're watching my league play. And you see it all the time.
Or mine. Every rock that's not in play gets hit by me. It seems like. Oh, Sarah can put one right on top of the other one. Pretty much guaranteed point again.
Yep.
Ice makers certainly have it nice now. They only have to work on 2 sheets at a time.
Yeah, I
Not
think
all
they're
of them.
appreciating that.
Yep.
It's a pretty rigorous schedule for those ice makers. They're here
Early,
early in the morning and they're here till,
late. Yeah.
the middle of the last game. So. And we've got really great ice from what the curlers are telling us. It's quick and very consistent. So.
I hope it stays that way for a while for our league play. Right?
Well, as soon as the high schoolers are on it, that'll be over. They'll drag a bunch of crap out onto the ice. And yeah, when we had the opportunity to curl on the ice last Monday night, They wanted us to curl because they had flooded it in prep for this, and they wanted some rocks thrown on the ice. So we curled league, and they had just sanded the rocks too. And
Oh.
you know, you'd need take out weight, and you'd need like 2 feet of broom because that's how much it was curling.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Well, this is a big shot. Really big shot.
Yeah. So what's she going to shoot, Tim? What do you think?
Well, I think it's the run back to the button.
Yeah.
Raise. I don't know what kind of weight they plan on throwing. Seems like you don't need too much, though. Well, it's plenty, though. Looks like a soft takeout.
Just
Control weight.
Just trying to bump that one back.
It's looking good, though. If it would come up a little bit. Oh, there it goes. Yeah. Oh, nice. Clutch shot.
All right. Yeah.
Very nice. Little.
Well, they're on the board.
Yeah.
I think it's got to make them feel better.
And it's tight. Score-wise, it's good and tight.
Absolutely. You know, when you get towards the end of these competitions, things tighten up a lot. You know, you don't see the blowouts anymore. So.
No.
To make it this far in the competition, you've got to have your act together. So what is on the handle of the rock now, Tim?
Well, they have kind of a little sticker indicating that those are the
Designated rocks for
Designated
yep, for the preset
rocks.
positions.
don't use those rocks for anything else.
Okay. And the USA curling officials that have been here all week have been great to work with. Great crew, a lot of fun to visit with. They're doing a great job. And I think they've been happy with the club here and the support that we've given them. So overall, it's been a really fun week and fun competition, and some good curling yet to see.
I think I mentioned I had done some timing, time for the games this week, which is interesting.
I've never done timing. I've always been involved in the streaming. I set up all the cameras and put together the screens for OBS that gets these streams out, and usually I'm busy doing that. So
It makes you pay attention to the sheet that you're on,
yeah,
as far as the timing goes. And you got to be careful not to get carried away on the shots on that too, because you're busy pushing buttons.
Yeah, you start watching the game too much, I bet you mess up.
You forget that you're there to do something else.
Right.
But the officials are actually, they were really relaxed about the whole thing, as far as having kind of novices do the timing,
Yeah.
willing to watch us and correct our mistakes. Didn't seem uptight about it at all.
Looks pretty close. What do you think, Tim? Yellow maybe by a little bit, or?
Yeah, I think so. Well, a lot of rocks to come yet, so guarantee that's going to change.
Yep.
Well, not getting to where he wants it to, I don't think. Wow.
Wow. Nice shot.
Be tough to get one of those yellows out in just one shot.
Yep, Connor Kaufman's got a tough shot here. Let's see what he can come up with. Look of determination on the face of Rachel there. She's holding the broom.
Boy, that took off on him.
It sure did. You think it picked something, or?
Oh, wow. I would say yes.
Huh. Well, that's too bad. That's the first pick that I've noticed in this whole week.
With the ice being as incredibly fast as it is, it doesn't take much to throw a rock off
Yeah, I would
just
imagine.
sideways like that.
Yep. And it did go sideways.
So, Stapera, back in his history, not that long ago, was he played in the Junior Worlds.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
The team he was on, he was skip, I believe at the time, and they made it to the finals of the championship game for the Junior World.
Yeah. Well, it's obvious he's very skilled.
Yeah.
He's made some beautiful shots.
He had, I believe, Graham Fenson was actually his lead.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So there's a little connection there between his Sarah and
You know, you probably know a lot more than I do. What is the history of the Fensons in this club?
well, they've been phenomenal curlers. They've done a lot for the club. Like to see them playing more nowadays, but you know.
Yeah, Pete
the
used
club,
to
but
curl league, and haven't
Bob?
seen him around.
Bob he knew all the stories and all the history, I think, of the Bemidji Curling Club.
Sure.
So, and then Luke Violette shot third for Stapera, who's now a third for Casper's.
Okay. Oh, sure. Okay. Talking this over, trying to figure out plan of attack here.
So yeah, the Fensons, it's pretty classic. You're talking relatives, all know how to curl. They have a pretty large family. And that but you know, the dad, the son, and the grandsons, all right down the
Competitive
line, all
curlers,
became
yeah.
extremely good curlers.
Yeah, the Bemidji Curling Club has a lot of history. Overheard a couple of the teammates talking, I don't recall which ones, but one of them mentioned, really looking forward to getting to Bemidji to see the Bemidji Curling Club and one of the coasts kind of thing. And it's pretty cool that we've got a good reputation as a club with a lot of history.
You do have the history, no doubt about it.
Well, he's going to move something around, that's for sure. He's coming with some speed, and it looks like he's right on the money on that one.
Well,
Uh-oh. Oh, they caught that one before it did any damage.
So we have Stapera's last stone here. And it looks like his favorite draw shot coming up.
Well, Fenton are sitting in a pretty good position here. Fenton and Stopera. Over on sheet 5, Fleming Bestland are ahead 3-0. So they're doing pretty well.
They're picking away, picking away.
You know, if you're watching this live stream, if you're just watching sheet 2, if you go to our channel, you can see a multi-sheet feed that will show you both sheet 2 and sheet 5. Oh,
Just watch the
big shot on sheet 5, I guess.
big shot on sheet 5. Reddit suddenly sitting beautiful again. That's the shot that you might want to back up and watch for the web streaming.
Yep.
Look it up and back it up and do it again.
Yeah, well, like I was saying, you know, they can, if they go to the all sheets feed, you'll hear us commenting on sheet 2, but you'll also see sheet 5. So you get a picture-in-picture on YouTube.
Still a few shots left to go on 5, but it changes the picture. You work hard to set up an end, and get
It's
a big
all
advantage
gone in
and
an instant, huh?
Yeah, one shot you never believe would happen.
Rachel Kowalski's shot here.
Oh, he's got a tough shot. It's going to end up on top of the
Yep. Not where she wanted to be. And the way Sarah Fenson's been drawing them in, she'll probably put her where she wants. They've been just dominating this whole competition.
To me, I look at that and I look at that button and it's like, oh, that's a small target.
It is a small target.
But to them, man, it must look bigger or something to them because they hit it so often.
Here we go.
Still a rotation on that. Well, they're sweeping it hard.
Yeah, it might be a
Well,
little
take-
light. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess that button was a little smaller this time around. Still 2 points.
Yeah.
Mid-game. Halfway through.
Yeah, get a chance to clean up the ice and do it again. Well, that's a commanding lead, 4-1. Tim's closer to the window. He can see sheet 5. How are things looking down there, Tim?
Playing it soft. Take out. Didn't stay for 1 against 4. And it looks perfect. Yellow scores their first point.
They're back at it. Well, Sarah and Andrew want to thank Dave's Pizza for making great pizza and supporting their team. You can see they've got the Dave's Pizza name on their apparel, so to support a local business.
Their coach for Stapera is Mark Lazar. He's curled competitively a few years back.
Okay.
Been a number of years actually since he has. I got a chance to curl with him competitively.
Oh, really? Okay.
Mark Lupsick and we asked Mark to play with us, and Quentin Way.
All right.
And we went to Grand Forks to play in a qualifying tournament. We played all year together and went to Grand Forks to qualify, and we got our butts kicked, but didn't qualify. It wasn't a great weekend for us, but that happens in curling.
Yeah.
So, but it was fun playing with Mark. It was nice getting to know him a little bit. And of course, I've run into him a little bit now that he does more coaching and stuff. And if there's a competition in Bemidji, he comes along and I get a chance to talk to him.
All right. That sounds good.
We reminisce about the old days.
Yeah, the total of my competitive curling, Tim, was in 2025, I curled in the state super senior championship, and I think I was asked because they were really hard up. I curled with Pat Whiting, Steve Johnson, and Mark Kalupsik, and we actually won the super seniors. So I won a state competition. That's the only one I'll ever win. I'm pretty sure of that. But it was a lot of fun curling with those guys, and we had a fun weekend.
Yeah. You know, it's always fun curling with Mark Kalupsik.
He's so good, and he's so calm. You know, he's just...
He makes it fun.
Yeah, he does make it fun. You know, you can miss a shot, and he doesn't get it all bent out of shape. And just like you know, Tim, when I curled league with you, I think one of the things I appreciated the most is I could miss the broom by 3 feet, you know, and you'd go, oh, but your weight was right on, Bill, you know. Tim would always find something nice to say. So.
Well, thanks.
He's very patient with me.
Well, I always have a lot of fun curling with you, Bill. I enjoyed it. Enjoy it a lot.
Well, Tim saved my bacon on many occasions curling. So.
Oh well. I was thinking, I've been trying to think of when I started curling. And I was about 11 or 12. And so now it's 61 years
Wow.
of curling. And I thought, gosh, I wonder if anybody else has more than I do in the club. And then I realized, well, yeah. Mark Lubsick, for one, for sure. He was curling before I started, and
Sure.
he still is hard at it.
Yeah. It's fun to watch the afternoon leagues, the older guys getting out and curling, and
Yes.
there's some really good curlers too.
And their enthusiasm, just like a kid's, really.
Yeah.
I mean, they have so much enthusiasm for it.
And this year they started something new. They're trading off with Grand Rapids, so they go over there and curl one afternoon, and then the Grand Rapids club, the legacy curlers, the older curlers, would come over here and curl. They'd have a lunch. And
Yeah,
pretty cool. They were really enjoying that a lot.
yeah. I think Kent Barr started that.
Was it Kent?
Yeah.
Not
I think
surprised.
he organized it.
Kent is quite the leader at the club here. Yeah. He's involved in a lot of different things. I want to do a plug too for our president, Dave Wilford, and his wife, Jen. They both put in a lot of time, but Dave especially, just has made the club run the last several years. Without him, I don't know where we'd be. We had
He puts in so much time. I can't believe he has complete burnout or something.
I'm on the board, and we all worry about that because the amount of time that he puts in. But he loves the club and has done so much for it. So
I know I appreciate what he's done very much so.
Yep,
There's been a lot of changes.
there have
They've all
been.
been wonderful changes.
Yep. Yeah, we lost our plant, about 3-4 years ago, and that's about the time I got on the board. And I think I was on the board like 3-4 months, and then the plant died.
Yeah.
Of the season, and so we scrambled and put together a fundraising campaign. My background is in public broadcasting, and so I'm used to asking for money. So we put together some grant applications, and Nielsen came through with a big grant. George W. Nielsen Foundation. They're the ones that really made this all possible as far as raising the money, because a lot of that grant that they gave us was matching, so we had to match it with local dollars, and lots of businesses from around the community came in, and really appreciate that. Well, back to the game here. We're rolling along. Kind of the opposite. A lot of the ends, the rocks are kind of scattered all over. They're not centered around the house anymore, or in the button.
No, they put up the stones on the sides.
Right. It's a completely different game when they do that.
Yeah. My wife and I, Liz, we played in the mixed doubles in the early days because we thought it'd be challenging, a lot of fun. Mixed doubles was still new. We went to Duluth. Duluth was hosting the national. All you had to do was sign up. and
Oh,
pay.
really? Okay.
And you played
You were
in
in
the
the
nationals.
nationals,
We were in the
alright.
nationals. And I think there were like 18 teams in it at the time. So they had 3 different groups on that. And the rules were different then. They've changed the rules a bunch.
Okay.
Everything was played to the center. That was the only place. They didn't allow you to put corner guard set up. A person had to be holding a broom. They had to be in the house
Oh.
at the far end.
Okay.
They weren't allowed. You weren't allowed to take your own broom and throw it and have a sweeper standing alongside you, ready to sweep.
Sure.
You could jump up and sweep your own rock, or the person in the house could start running forward and try and catch up.
But you had to
sweep
be
it.
in the house
But
when they
there
delivered
had
the
to
rock.
be
Okay.
there had to be somebody in the house.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So how'd you do in that competition, Tim?
You know, uh, probably better than we should have. Not as good as we wanted to, but probably better than we should have. I think we were in a tiebreaker for playoffs
Okay. Well,
to make the playoffs,
Yeah.
and we lost that game pretty badly.
oh,
But it was fun. It was fun. We got it. Said we did it once, and yeah, it was great. And it was a cold weekend like this.
Yeah.
in Duluth, so.
yeah. I feel sorry for the people that are traveling from warmer climates here that are curling. They've kind of got a little Bemidji shock.
Yeah. Yeah.
Friday night it was what, 30 below, something like that, and
Well, the wind chill is putting it at like 58, minus 58.
it wasn't warm this morning. It was what, 25 below this morning, I think, when I got up. So
Yeah.
another cold one. Well, thinking about their options here.
Mm-hmm. Red is trying to play a little catch up here.
Who do you think's counting, Tim, right now? Pretty close.
I'm thinking red, but
Getting to be more people here today. More of a buzz up in the viewing area. Our club here in Bemidji is really laid out nicely for viewing, spectating. We've got a lower level that the officials and the athletes stay in, and then we've got a nice upper level viewing area with great big windows and lots of seating. We've got a bar up here.
we're stuck in the corner.
We're stuck in the corner, yep. And they won't even let us go to the bar since we got a job to do. Might be a little early for that.
Afterwards.
Afterwards?
Afterwards.
Yep, I'll have to buy you a
On
beer.
me. On me.
Well, coming in here with the shot. Let's see where it ends up.
Oh, wow.
Yellow's counting 2
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting to
for a
the,
little while. That can change.
You know, this is set up to be. This could be huge. If she makes the double and the way everything's set up in the back, just all the reds could count. But it's a huge shot when you're down 3. You know, sometimes you don't get many opportunities to make multiple scores.
Yep. Concentration.
Yep. Wow. And this is close. Ooh. One for sure. I'm gonna.
What do you think?
I think they might be throwing the measuring stick around. Those are big points there for Redstones. Didn't take them very long to get the measuring stick out there. They
No.
must have been halfway anticipating
Yep.
that.
Anticipation here to see what happens.
No, not that one. I didn't see an indication on that one, so.
No. I guess we'll see when they put the score up, huh? Nope.
Got a deuce. Nice.
Well, they needed that to stay in this. Benson Stofera are
Well, that was a,
certainly capable of putting the pressure on.
yeah, and that was a big pressure shot again. She didn't get the double. There was no opportunity for anything.
Yeah. Yeah, Rachel Kavleski came through there. Taking a sigh of relief there, I think.
Yeah.
You see her? Jumping for joy.
I see Weston Seitz is the timekeeper.
Yeah, he's been yawning a lot. He said this morning he woke, his alarm went off. He didn't hear it. He woke up 15 minutes before he was supposed to be here to help with the ice.
Ah.
Yeah, he's the timekeeper in the upper right-hand corner of the screen in the window with the white hat on.
Yeah.
Quite the curler too. He's a very good curler.
He's one of our younger ones. You know, I don't know his exact age, but I think it's about 18.
17, 18, yeah.
First year of college.
Oh, yeah,
So-
he's probably 18 then, yeah.
Yeah. Spends a lot of time here at the club.
He does.
Yeah.
I think he said
Helping out. Yeah.
he curls seven different times each week between leagues and some kind of school curling. I don't know if it's BSU or high school or what it is, but yeah, he curls 7 different games here every week.
Looks like
Wow, nice shot.
yeah. Just amazing.
Yeah,
One great, perfect draw shot after another one.
yeah, exactly.
Hard to get an advantage.
No kidding. You know, the way they throw these things, if you were given the option to take it and place it where you want it, they're that good, or they put it just about that close.
Yeah. Now this one's a little further out, but again, the weight is it's like right there.
It is.
Game is tightened up a little bit on sheet 5. Score is 3-2. Red's got the hammer. Red's in the lead. Turn up a straight run back, and the house empties just about. Wow. One shot changes the picture a lot.
It sure does. Connor Coffin makes a nice shot. Looks like they're going to blow him out of there.
Gonna try to. Looks like they're good. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yep. Nice shot. Open things back up.
Boy, things, that end sure went through quickly.
It did.
Just down to skip stones now, or last stones.
Yep. Rachel Kapletsky here. Her delivery.
Very nice.
Wow, very nice
Really
rock.
Hard to outdraw that one. And it's hard, almost impossible to chip it out, so you almost have to put a run back at it. But
Well, what do you think? A run back or a chip?
well, I think the interesting scenario here is you lose the hammer if you don't score, right? If it's a blank end. So the run back or the chip. Ah, it's a draw. Just drawing the button. Awful. Tight game.
Yeah. I think this is the first game that Sarah and Andrew have felt some pressure. You know, they've kind of
I know a lot of
dominated their other games.
A lot of their games have been short,
Yeah,
so shorter.
not the case this time.
But this is a really good time for them to take that power play. So
Yep. So Tim, for somebody that doesn't really play mixed doubles or even understand the placement of the rocks really well, so what is the big advantage of moving to the outside in a power play like this?
well, the center's open
Yeah.
usually at the end. So if you need to bail, you're going to almost guarantee to get your 1 point.
Okay.
But
So you're keeping the play off of the center of the house so that at the end you can draw one in and
that's kind of how it works out an awful lot.
yeah.
It looks like this team strategy is put that center stone right up there and play to the center though. And you can't take that first stone out.
Right.
So.
Right.
Looks like both teams are using their time just well enough. There's plenty of time for them.
Yep.
They're not really running short. They both have their timeouts.
Probably a little deeper than they wanted, but
Yeah.
like a little more weight with the broom they called there.
Mhm.
Try to come in and bump that one out.
Line looks good.
Yeah.
It does. Well, they're really piling them up in
They
that
are.
corner too.
They are. Nice leave there.
This is going to be a very dangerous end for the Fargo team. Well, Red Rocks are basically playing all or nothing on this end.
Absolutely.
They probably feel they have to score.
Andrew's trying to peel that one out of there.
It's got a good chip on it. Not sure about. Oh, ain't
Look at
going over
that.
the top. Yeah.
How do they do that over and over, Tim?
I don't know. It looks like a whole wall of yellow there, but
Right through it.
I guess there's some pretty good gaps there. Oh, looks like he's really out there.
This could be a very dangerous end.
Yeah, keep taking it back, I think. Get it buried as much as possible. And
I'm going to try and
not
take
a
it out
lot
again.
showing. Yeah.
Gonna come and get it again. Andrew Stopera trying to take that one out of play.
Yeah, looking good.
Yep, it sure is.
It's holding more than I thought.
Oh, and they just get by the guard. Or the back rock. Well, this has certainly been a fun game to watch. I hope you folks at home are enjoying this. If you are, every once in a while you'll see on the ads in the middle that rotate through, you'll see a QR code. The Bemidji Curling Club is a nonprofit organization, and you know, we're in a small town. Our budget's really tight to maintain the sheets that we have and the club that we have. Lots of volunteer time. We'd appreciate, you know, buy us a coffee, you know, make a $1 contribution or something. Just follow that QR code to make a contribution to help support the live streams that we do here, the Bemidji Curling Club. Working pretty hard on this one.
Yeah. Well, it is bending. He's got to get it back away so it isn't a easy run back or something. But that's a good shot.
Yeah, very nice shot.
That's nice. A shot. So.
And I want to thank one of our big sponsors, Visit Bemidji. It's an organization that promotes tourism in the Bemidji area. If you're big into winter outdoor activity, this would be your weekend to be here. Just kidding. It's a little cold, but
Well, it's a
you know,
great place to be.
it is a great place to be. And boy, I'll tell you, summers are beautiful up here. It's just gorgeous. So go to visitbemidji.com and check it out and see all the options to vacation up in this area. I want to thank Josh Peterson and the folks over at Visit Bemidji for their support of the Bemidji Curling Club.
So Rachel just threw that last shot. In her athlete profile, it says her favorite shot is a peel shot. Anything with peel.
Oh,
Wait.
okay.
Which is, this one is not curling.
Oh,
That was a big
that hurt.
shot for both teams.
Yep. Yeah, they could have got 3 there. I think that's the first time that the Fenton Sapero team has been behind in this entire competition.
Were they in the same group? Do you know? When they're
You know, I'm not
starting
sure. There's the pool list right there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They were in the same pool.
So
Yeah.
they have played each other
Pool A.
in the round
So they
robin.
played. Yeah. When they played in the round robins, Fenton Sapero beat them handily. Getting a little revenge here today. That's got to be a shot in the arm for them.
Yeah. They've made some really nice shots, some big shots.
Yep.
So, yep. and the jumping,
That's
keep the blood moving.
the first smile I think I've seen on her face
Yeah.
today. So she's pretty serious, pretty focused. Opening shot of the 8th end here. Great game, very competitive. A lot of good curling going on here. A lot of
Yeah.
nice shots being made. And another nice one. Perfectly hidden.
A lot of these curlers are on 4-person teams as well, 4-person competitive teams.
Yeah.
You've got to believe that these drawing skills have got to help them a lot.
Maybe that last end has got Sarah rattled a little bit. She was a little bit off on that one.
Hope my coughing isn't showing up too much on the thing. I'm so used to coughing now, I don't even think I realize I'm doing it now, but it must sound pretty bad on the web streaming there. We could end up with an extra end here, and just
That's
you
a
know, an extra end
possibility.
for us to gab some more.
Yeah, there you go, Tim.
How exciting is that?
Well, I assume they're going to try to draw one into the pocket there, right? Maybe up against the yellow. What do you think?
Yep, that would be a
Oh,
timeout.
call a timeout, huh?
So maybe the pocket doesn't exactly.
The
what
shot
they're
they
worried
want?
about. Yeah.
Oh. Tight game here.
Yeah.
I think stress levels rising a little bit on both sides.
I'm wondering if the roll to the center might not be a better, take that yellow one out of play. Because I could see yellow coming off of the yellow, popping a red that's frozen onto the yellow.
Well, with that broom, it looks like they're going to try to draw it in.
Yeah,
Huh?
it looks like the draw. And there is a nice pocket there.
Well, we'll see if the pressure's getting to him, Tim.
Oh. I don't think so.
Oh, shot.
I think they're pretty pumped to be in the position that they are.
Discussing their options.
There's a lot of options. The anticipation is
Yep, here it comes.
yeah. Once again, I'm supposed to be talking about something. But it's,
Well, I assume they're trying to freeze up to the yellow one.
yeah, I think they're in a better position to freeze right down to it now.
Yep.
Chess on ice.
Pretty much.
Position and execution.
And here comes the shot.
Yeah, that one's out the ways. He needs it to finish. Is he gonna rub off the yellow hair? No? No.
Somebody's going to try to bump that one out. We'll see. With a little more weight.
So is Kent coming back for the...
Yep, Kent's coming back for the finals.
Oh, I'm sure everybody would be happy to see him.
Yep. Won't have to listen to us cough. Well,
So we're down to finals. There. Wow.
Pressure's on here.
You gotta be careful not to set up a double.
Yep.
If you
Yep,
do-
yellow's
if you
got
do
the
put-
hammer,
yeah.
so. The last shot for
Yeah.
Rachel here. We'll see what she does.
It looks like they're coming with the upturn. Trying to cover up the button maybe? Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's just a guard
Yep.
covering that side.
Timeout.
Yeah.
Sarah and Andrew are contemplating what to do next.
Whew. It's a dangerous shot. If they can move the red a little bit, yellow would be shot, but I don't know. Maybe you can spin off a little bit off the higher one a little bit and push the yellow back and somehow roll it in to a piece of the button.
He's certainly got a tough shot here. Final stone for this match. Entire competition is at stake.
Get it.
So Tim, when you get down to a position like this, playing with the odds of, what you're facing here, how do you keep calm and not let your adrenaline get going and your nerves get you?
Well, you have to put it out of your mind. You do. You have to just focus on the shot, the delivery.
Well, here we go.
You've
Here's Sarah's shot.
practiced most of your life for these shots.
Yep.
You just want to be smooth and online. It looks like they're playing the outside chip,
Yep.
and she missed it.
She's wide. Yep.
Oh, jeez. Game over.
Game over. Rachel Kovleski and Connor Kaufman pulled it off.
Wow.
Great game, very
Yeah.
tight game. And that's the first real competition that Sarah and Andrew had faced this week. Got to be disappointing for them.
Well, when it comes down to it, it's disappointing for everybody but one team.
That's
when
right.
it comes
That's
to the
right.
end of the competition.
You know, they can certainly hold their heads high, though. They've curled really well all week.
Mm-hmm. I was impressed with the team from Fargo. I don't know them very well, but they made some huge shots when they had to.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Rachel made some really good runs, and other than the one shot where she kind of fell on her knee.
Yeah,
she
I
was
don't
pretty
know what
solid.
happened there. Yeah. I was actually
Well-
looking up a stat on my phone, and you'd heard everybody ooh and looked up, and I missed it. But
You know, I missed the very start of it, so we'll have to look
have to
back at
look
it
back at that.
like that. But
Well, Tim, I want to thank you for coming in this morning and helping out with this. It would have been pretty boring to listen to me alone. I don't have the history that you have or the experience curling at this kind of level. So,
yeah, well, what the experience I have is all history, so and it's old stuff. But
well,
it was.
you've still lived it.
yeah.
You've done it. You know, you've put in the hours to get to that level, and it takes a lot of time, a lot of commitment. You've thrown a lot of rocks over the years, huh?
Yes, yeah. And trying to hang on to those last few rocks yet, but get a couple more years out yet.
Oh yeah, you're still curling very well. So.
Yeah, thanks. I've really enjoyed playing with you. over the
Yeah,
years, and I
yeah,
look
we've-
forward to
we've had
getting
a lot
back
of fun.
together again with you and
Yep.
Katie.
Yep. My
That would be
daughter
awesome.
went around and did some junior spiels when she was curling in high school, and now that she's married, she's took this year off. She's a civil engineer. She's studying for her PE tests, so she's that, and they have a new baby. She
Yeah.
said, "I can't curl this year, Dad." So I was
No.
kind of disappointed. You know, curling is one of those things that, one of the few sports that you can compete and do with your kids. you
That's
know?
right.
Not just sitting on the sidelines, but out there doing it with them. And,
Yeah, if they want to.
if they want to.
If they want to curl with
Absolutely. Come on over.
She's coming, just
Yep.
wait a minute.
you.
And we'll just-
Congratulations.
Thank you very much, sir.
Nice game.
Wow,
Yeah.
exciting game. Some huge
Did you
shots.
take a fall yesterday?
Yes, I
That's
did.
what I
yeah,
thought it was you.
can-
Yeah.
you can- it's hard to tell in the lighting, but my pinky's swollen up pretty good. Yeah. My pinky's swollen up pretty good, and then, I got a big mark on my back. I thought that one would hurt a little bit more, but that one feels okay. But, I don't have a lot of range of motion in the pinky right now, but good enough.
It doesn't seem to be affecting your shot.
Yeah.
You pulled it out. That was great. You know, that's the first competition I think that team has had here this week. They've kind of dominated all week, and
Well, they dominated us earlier, so.
Yeah, no, I mean, they're a really good curling team. I mean, we knew going in that they were going to be a tough team to beat, and we weren't overly pleased with how we played against them in the round robin. So the whole plan was, come out, play a little bit better curling, stick to the fundamentals a little bit, and we were able to put together some good ends, put together a nice string of steals there towards the end of the game, and result fell our way.
yeah. Well, congratulations. Really fun to watch you guys curl.
Yeah, thank
Rachel,
you.
you made some huge shots there.
My favorite was the crosshouse double from
It
Monte Carlo,
was.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, we
everything.
actually saw you smile when you made that shot.
Oh, did I? Was
Yeah,
I?
yeah.
Was I serious?
Smiles.
I'm not usually pretty serious. Wow. Yeah, no, we have yet to lose on the commentary sheet, and I was thinking that this was the end of that streak, honestly. So.
Yeah, no, the shot in 5 was huge, obviously. I'm sitting there, and I'm like, all right, well, we're going to make it and keep playing, or we're going to miss it and shake. But, no, you threw a really good rock and, kept us in the game.
It's been a really fun game to watch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Both sides
That
played
was
really well.
definitely both of our, Connor and I's best games.
Yeah.
Just
Yep.
this
You had
entire
one little stumble there, though.
Oh
from
my
the,
gosh.
the second end, yeah.
I don't know. Well, and you couldn't see me like slapping my legs the rest of the
Yeah.
game because they're just, it's not great being a tuck slider, and like your knee kind of just gives out on you sometimes. But we really shook it off. I was worried about not coming back from that. And we did, so that's good.
Yeah, I think she just felt bad for me after falling yesterday and hurting myself. So she's like, all right, you embarrassed yourself, I'll embarrass myself. Keep it even on the team
I
here.
heard your comment about how your buddies are going to give you a hard time about that, huh?
Yeah, thankfully no one was watching, or maybe thankfully, I don't know. But no, I texted the team after and I was like, hey, anyone see this? And they were like, no. And so I sent them the video, and they all gave me some shit.
I wish you had a camera up here to show your pretty bruise on your pinky right now, but like.
Yeah, it's tough to tell in the lighting up here, but yeah, the left pinky's swollen up pretty good. So after this,
Phil, I thought you landed right on your ribs. I thought
Yeah,
you must have
I thought
cracked a
you
rib.
yeah, that's what a couple people thought, and so honestly,
I thought we
my
were done then.
my immediate thought was, ow, that really hurt. And then my second thought was, hey, get the heck off the ice. Your knees are sitting on sheet 3. Get over to sheet 2. Get to the boards. And then I was sitting there, and anytime you fall or hurt yourself a little bit, you got a little bit of shock going on. So my left hand's shaking pretty good. So Steve came over and checked on me. Steph and Nick, they were really nice. Hey, take as much time as you need. So was able to calm down a little bit.
You came back right after that and made a great shot.
Yeah.
No, well, that's how I knew he was fine, is because he slid perfectly after.
And that's the first time she's seen me do that all week. So.
Well, thanks so much for coming up here, and we wish you the best going forward.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Excited to play the final here.
Thank you for
one more.
commentating.
One more.
One more.
Good luck.
Yeah, well, go get them. Go get them.
very
Good
much.
luck. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks.
Take care. Have
Boy,
a
you
good
got
day.
cold hands.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, ice cold hands. Well, Tim, that was a lot of fun visiting with them, and I want to thank you again for being up here in the booth with me. And
Well, thanks for having me.
enjoyed it a lot. So.
I did. I enjoyed it.
All right. Well, I run the stream, so I got to run downstairs now and shut it off.
Oh, okay.
All right. I'm going to grab your mic and hang it up, and we'll say goodbye for now, but come back and watch the next finals game coming up here this afternoon.
Right.